Hello all and namaste. Welcome back. We will be learning the next disease in our series, which is called as Parinama Shula. Parinama Shula. We've studied Shula before. This is different than that. Okay. This is Parinama Shula. The one which we learned was only Shula. So what is Parinama Shula? The disease in which there is pain in abdomen during digestion is called Parinama Shula. The disease in which there is pain in the abdomen during digestion. So during digestion means when the digestion process of digestion is on. Okay. What does digestion, what happens in the process of digestion? Parinaman, transformation. Okay, transformation of the food consumed into a nutrient form which can be easily absorbed by the body, and whatever is left is thrown out. So that parinaman, transformation, is the process of digestion, and during that process this pain occurs, hence it is called as parinama shula. Shula is, it can be compared with pain. So what is parinama shula? Now here we can see parinama shula and pittaja shula. In shula we saw pittaja type. The pain in Pittaja Shula and Parinama Shula may have some resemblance. So let us uh, study that in beside each other so that the differential is easy. So what happens in Parinama Shula? The pain is experienced only when the digestion process is on. When the digestion, Pachamana Avastha, we have seen in it below in the left hand side corner, you can see during Grahani, while studying Grahani, you have seen food, the process of digestion is annam grunhati pachati vivechayati munchati. Okay, so anna grahanam, which is to receive the food, pachana is digestion, vivechan is separation, and munchan is to propel out. Okay, so in that the second stage of pachana, pachamana avastha, in that also first is kapha, then is pitta, and then is vata. Correct? So during when in pachamana avastha, there is the dominance of pitta, which is responsible for the parinaman or the transformation which is happening, the digestive process. So that time the pain experienced is only when the digestion process is on, the Pachaman Avastha. Okay. Parinama Shula is Tridoshaja, and in that also Vata is predominant. Whereas in Pittaja Shula, the important part is highlighted below or in bold below. Pain aggravates during Pitta time, during digestion, at midday and midnight, and in Sharadrutu. Okay, whereas in Parinama Shula, it happens only during the digestion process. So the only factor which is common in both the Shulas is pain during the digestion. So what is the differential? Pittaja Shula will be there at midday also, at midnight also, by which is no relation to the digestion, process of digestion. In Sharad Rutu, not related to process of digestion. Parinama Shula is specifically present in the body when the process of digestion is on. When it is completed, Shula will go. Okay. Pittaja Shula is Pitta predominant. Parinama Shula is Tridoshaja, has involvement of all three doshas, predominantly Vata dosha. So understood the difference, Pittaja Shula and Parinama Shula. So let us study Parinama Shula in detail now. So Parinama Shula has Vataja type, Pittaja type, Kaphaja type, Dvandvaja, two doshas together, Dvandvaja type, and Sannipataja. Dvandvaja will be Vata Pitta, Pitta Kapha, and Vata Kaphaja, right? So what is the samprapti? The process of disease formation. Kapha is vitiated, so it is out of its natural location. Pitta in Amashay is vitiated, and vitiated Vata. So all these three are vitiated as per their individual causative factors. Vitiated Kapha comes in Amashay, where vitiated Pitta is already present, and vitiated Vata comes, which will encapsulate or form a coat around the Kapha and Pitta. So vitiated Kapha has come to Pitta. Pitta, which is vitiated but is doing the process of digestion. In that, Kapha gets mixed. Now, this mixture of food, vitiated Pitta and vitiated Kapha is coated, enveloped, or encapsulated by Vata. This is one. And Pitta and Kapha will obstruct the movement of Vata because it will also try to create a lateral pressure to break that capsule or the coat. Okay, so it's not a visible coat, it is just a um, uh, how do we say a vacuum or air, which is air basically, which is around that bolus. Okay, so kapha and pitta will try to break that coat or envelope, and it will obstruct the movement of vata. It will obstruct the movement of vata. Now this vitiated vata which has got obstructed, the movement of it has got obstructed, will create pain in the abdomen because it will start going in various directions. Okay, it will start going in various directions. It will cause pain in the abdomen, which ends results in parinama shula. So in this process, the food has been consumed by the person. The process of digestion is on. Kapha, vitiated kapha comes to join that digestive process, and vitiated vata also is coming to um, envelop or encapsulate that particular bolus of kapha, pitta, and food. Because of the obstruction, vata gets goes haywire and starts creating a room for itself. It starts creating room for itself, and in that process will create pressure on the abdomen and will cause pain, which results in parinama shula. So, what are the common signs and symptoms? Pain during the pachana. Okay, this pain is specifically only during the pachamana avastha, when the pachan is on. When the pain uh, in the pachan or the parinama shula will subside when the digestive process, the process of digestion completes. So when the food, where does the process of digestion happen? In the duodenum, correct? In the duodenum, that is a part of the small intestine. So in duodenum, when it enters from the stomach, that process of digestion will start, and after the digestive process is completed, it will move to the next part, and for the uh, vivation and munchan, okay, separation and the excretion. So the pain is there during the pachaman avastha only. Pain in kukshi region. Now you know what is kukshi, okay, the lateral part of the umbilicus, and also some part below the ribs on the lateral side here. Abdomen, pain in kukshi region, pain in abdomen, pain in umbilical region, pain in the bladder region where the urinary bladder is. Okay, so you in that region lower back. So this is a region of the Apanavayu also. Hmm? Apanavayu also. So when the Vata, the Vayu gets blocked in various places, it will start going in various directions. So we saw that in Shula also. That when it starts imparting pressure on the lateral sides, Kukshi region will pain. In the front side, umbilicus will pain. Below bladder will pain. The bladder region will pain. Behind the lower back will pain. So it will create pain in various parts of these regions. Pain subsides immediately after consumption of food, vomiting, and after the process of digestion is completed. So pain subsides immediately after consumption of food. Why? Because when the food arrives, uh, the food items will start uh, consuming the pitta dosha. Okay, so it will dilute the pitta dosha, and the it will start mixing with it. Okay, but when it goes to the next level of Pachamana avastha. Okay, so the mixing of food is happening. After the mixing, it will go to the duodenum. Till then, the duodenum is empty. When the duodenum fills up for the Pachamana avastha, this pain will aggravate or will come back. Vomiting. After vomiting, also this this pain will subside. So if when during the digestion, if the patient feels nauseatic and vomits it out, whatever is happening in the digestion, the entire food, consumed food will come out with sour taste. Why sour taste? Because pitta predominant and the digestive process is on. So sour taste will be there. Sticky, it will be sticky also because of presence of kapha there. Correct. So we studied in the last slide that digestive the food is undergoing the process of digestion in which pitta kapha are there and vata in, encapsulates it. So pain will subside after vomiting is done and the duodenum becomes empty. Okay. After the process of digestion is completed. So when the digestion process is completed, the food bolus will move to the next part for the next process of on the food, okay, which is separation and then excretion. So when the food is in the duodenum, only that time the pain will occur. Okay, so the pain subsides immediately after consumption of food, after the vomiting, and after the process of digestion is completed. So this can be compared with the uh, modern disease, which is duodenal ulcer. Okay, duodenal ulcer. This can be compared with that. It may not be the same. I actually refrain from using these words, but uh, just for better understanding, so there is some problem in the duodenum. Hence, when the food comes there, it will cause pain, and ulceration is one factor wherein this pain can occur. Sometimes vomiting may happen after food. Okay, sometimes vomiting may happen after food. What does that mean? So when one is during the digestive process is on, and due to the pain and irritation, vomiting may happen. Okay, but at times the irritation is so much that uh, the body is trying to repel it out rather than sending it ahead, because the mind knows when it goes ahead, it will cause pain. One factor. Second factor, the vitiation of vata will also the aggravated vata will try to come out with force. So when it tries to come out with force, if it is in the duodenum, from the previous meal or previous food, if it is there in the abdominal cavity, and there is no pain but bloating is there, then it will try to come out and it may throw out the food. This uh, happens the chances of this vomiting are less. The first one, during the process of digestion, vomiting is higher chances of happening. Okay, so patients may not complain, share the complaint that I consumed something and immediately it came out. They will tell that after 1 hour of consumption of food, pain started, and then the vomiting happened. After the vomiting, I felt good. Rupa of Vataja Parinama Shula. So when there is Vata type of Parinama Shula, what will happen? Admana. Admana is abdominal distension. Abdominal distension. Gurgling sounds in the abdomen. Atopa. Atopa. Gurgling sounds in the abdomen. Constipation and urinary obstruction. So the Vayu is trying to hold and take up the Apana Vayu also. Okay. Weaponize tremors basically in the extremities. Pain gets pacified by medicated ghee and oils, application of that externally or intake of that internally, right? So why does it happen pacified by medicated ghee and oils? So majorly ghee, oils seldom used, but medicated ghee, it will subside because it will pacify the vata dosha. Okay, it will pacify the vata dosha. So pain gets pacified by vataja treatment or snehana treatment, anchas treatment. Applying heat like fermentation, consumption of warm food. So few patients would because there is pain in the abdomen, so not everybody is so aware that it can be this, it can be that, etc. Pain is there. What is the first thing which can be done? Okay, let me apply something warm to the stomach so that the pain will subside. So they will try to use the hot water bag, and the pain will subside because vata has subsided. So the applying of heat or fermentation with hot water bag will subside the pain. Consumption of warm foods, consumed liquids, especially consumed, it will settle the shula because the vata, which is predominant here, has subsided. Anulomana can happen. So in this case, with application of ghee or application of oil externally, consumption of swedana, fermentation on external, consumption of warm foods, it will elevate vata and it can give it the anuloma gati. So when anuloma gati happens, burps, vata will come out through the burps. Okay, flatus may be passed, but it will take some time because then movement of vata will take some time to come out. But burps can immediately come out. So the encapsulament of the kapha of vata around kapha and pitta will be removed, and the pain will subside, right? Pittaja Parinamasula. So in Pittaja Parinamasula, what is predominant? Pitta is predominant. Vata is less, Kapha is less, Pitta is more. So Daha, burning sensation, obviously will be there. Aruchi, tastelessness or impaired perception of taste will be there. Excessive sweating because of Daha, Ushna and Tikshnata, excessive sweating will be there. Symptoms will aggravate after consuming Kattu, Amla, Lavana, Rasa. foods. Symptoms will aggravate after Katu, Amla, Lavana, Rasa foods. Why? Because these tastes or rasas will aggravate Pitta dosha. Thirst will be excess. Daha, burning sensation goes with excessive sweating, goes with excessive thirst. Okay. Pain reduces on consuming cold foods and cold packs. Okay, so here cold foods may be cold in temperature and cold shitavirya and application of cold pack on the stomach. So ice packs, etc. If they are because of the patient is feeling say burning sensation, excessive thirst, sweating is there, and the patient has discomfort. So the patient will try to apply uh, ice pack or cold pack on the stomach, and the patient will feel better after application of that. Why? Because it has subsided the pitta dosha, right? So in this case, three doshas are present. Kapha and vata are present, but predominantly it is pitta. Hence it is pittaja parinama shula. Hence, when there is pitta treatment which happens, it will subside, the pain also will subside. Okay. The intensity of pain will be more in vataja type, right? Kaphaja parinama shula, chardi, vomiting, nausea will be there. Moha or confusion will be there. Mild pain mild. We saw that in the previous Amavata, I think. Yeah, we saw in Amavata. The pain is comparatively less when it is associated with Kapha dosha. Symptoms subside after consuming Katu Tikta Rasa. Symptoms subside after consuming pungent and bitter taste foods. Okay, it will alleviate kapha dosha. So in this case, hot fermentation also will subside uh, the pain. Right, mild pain is there, so that can get subsided with hot fermentation. It will alleviate kapha dosha. So we saw three types of shula in which all are three doshas, but because of dominance of a particular dosha, it is pittaj, vataj, or kapaj. Symptoms are seen accordingly. The pain subsides as per the opposite treatment of that particular dosha, right? Rupa, Dvandvaja Parinamashula and Sannipataja Parinamashula. So Dvandvaj, Vata Pittaj or Pitta Kapaj or Vata Kapaj show symptoms of two doshas. Sannipatas shows symptoms of all three doshas. Now, we have spoken about it before also. Whenever there is combination of doshas, as we saw in Kafaj, Pittaj and Vataj, it is a three doshaj Vyadhi. The disease is three doshaj, but because of predominance of a particular dosha, the line of treatment is designed accordingly. Similar should be done during Dvandvaj or Sannipataj type of any disease. So whichever doshas are dosha is showing more symptoms should be treated in that manner. Once the predominant symptoms subside, then the rest of them can be easily settled. Okay, as we spoke in the before in the previous disease also, the patient comes to you with some predominant diseases. Those are his or her problematic symptoms. So if you are able to address those properly, if you are able to plan your line of treatment in order to subside those signs and symptoms, then the patient will be getting assurance. Okay, in that what you are doing as a clinician, you are treating the predominant doshas. Are you ignoring the other ones? No, you are not. You are also going to treat them, but predominant doshas have to be addressed first. Correct? Prognosis. So Parinamashula is a difficult to treat disease because it is Tridoshaja. It is Tridoshaja. So it's not that it is asadhya, but it will take some time to heal. Sannipataja Parinamashula with deterioration of Mamsadhatu, Bala, strength, and Agni is seen should be considered asadhya. So when there is Sannipataja Shul with complication of Mamsadhatu, Bala, and Agni, okay, deterioration of Mamsadhatu, Bala, and Agni should be considered asadhya. No medicinal treatment, should not be tried to treat with medicines. Upadrava, complications, reduced strength, heaviness in abdomen, fever, aruchi, flatulence, dizziness, chardi. According to, you can relate that there are um, symptoms or complications related to vata, complications related to kapha, complications related to pitta also. Okay, so as the parinamashula or the doshas stay in the body without treatment for some time or a longer time, then it will enter into complications. Okay, reduced strength, heaviness in the abdomen, fever, aruchi, flatulence, dizziness, and chardi. Chardi is vomiting. Chikitsa. So in Vataja type, Snehana with Amla Rasa Gruta, Matulunga Gruta. Okay, Gruta which is medicated with Amla Rasa herb. That Gruta should be used for Snehana in Vataja type of Parinamashula. Swedana, any hot water bag, or if it is Kwatha, will be good. But even steam, external steam, Nadi Sweda can help, hot water bag can help. Anuvasana Basti will be good with sesame oil, Bala oil, Narayana oil. Sesame oil, you all know. Bala is a herb, so it is a oil medicated with Bala herb. Narayana oil is a combination of herbs. Multiple herbs are there, so oil which is medicated with multiple uh, herbs is used. So this Narayan oil has a very good effect of Vata Shamana, pacifying Vata. So if it is used for Basti, goods gives very good results in Vataja type of Parinama Shula. Pittaja type of Parinama Shula, Virechan. We know Pitta, Virechan is a good treatment. Aragvad, Draksha, Amalaki can be used for Virechana in Pittaja type of Parinamashula. So when we say Aragva, Draksha or Amalaki, will only that help? Of course, the Hetu 7 should be stopped, Pathyaka, Ahar should be given. So slowly the uh, aggravated dosha will come out of the body and it will subside the symptoms. Kaphaja type of Parinamashula, woman should be the main line of treatment. Sugarcane juice, ikshu rasa, lavan jal or salt water. So lavan water or salt water can be used for the vamana. So sugarcane juice or lavan water, the patient is asked to drink as much as uh, he or she can, and then it is vomited out with medicine, or even just drinking so much of lemon water or salt water or sugarcane juice, the patient will automatically feel nauseatic and will vomit out. So with that vomit, the dosha, excessive aggravated kapha dosha, will come out and the symptoms will subside. This was more of a Shodhana line of treatment. Now, when acharyas have described the treatment for Parinamashula, they have said for Shodhana, these are the specific activities to be done. For Shamana, the medicine, the pacification of dosha should be done as per what we saw in Amla Pitta. Okay, so whatever Shaman Chikitsa we saw in Amla Pitta, similar kind of Shamana Chikitsa should be done in Parinama Shula. Okay, so Langhana should be given first, then lighter meals, Laghu Ahar. First is Langhana, second is lighter meals, bitter ras, dominant herbs for Pachana.
Just one question, please.
Yeah,
Um, can we know the quantity that we need to suggest, and for how long? Will it be immediate, or does it has to be on few days, or yeah? What's the quantity?
quantity of what?
For,
Quantity of
for example, for pitaja, if you give like I don't know amalaki, will it be amalaki juice or amalaki pot, and how much?
for Virechana, you are saying Pitta, Virechana in Pitta.
For example, yeah, or even for kafaja, how much the quantity of the sugar cane?
Oh, for Kafaja, Vamana is very simple. For Vamana, it is very simple. You have to ask the patient to drink as much he or she can. So it could be 2 liters, it could be 3 liters, it could be 4 liters, 5 liters also, depending on the capacity of the patient. Okay, so some people after 3 glasses of sugarcane juice also will feel nauseatic and we vomit it out. Okay, so for Kafaja, it is simple. Lavana Jala or sugarcane juice or Yashtimadu Kwatha also, whatever is being used for Vamana, it will you have to keep 5 or 6 liters ready. I mean, because you are not aware after how long the patient is going to feel nauseatic and vomit out. Because there is no point in giving 2 glasses and then say, okay, vomit it out. Because the entire basis of this Vamana is to make sure that whatever is consumed as liquid, the kapha, aggravated kapha, will come in, will get dissolved or mixed with that particular fluid and will come out. Okay, so for kafaja, it is simple. Sugarcane juice or lavana jala or any decoction you are using, make the patient drink as much as he or she can. Okay, and even in Vamana, so Vamana basically has stages. How much quantity of dosha has come out? We see the nadi and we understand, okay, now the nadi is feeling lighter, so kapha has fallen out. No, the nadi is not very light, so it may require some more decoction or some more vomiting. So after one bout, some part of kapha has fallen. You are asking the patient to drink more. Then some part will come out. The patient will feel lighter. The patient will feel fresh. So there are few indications of the completion of Vamana. Okay, so for Kapha, it is difficult to define the quantity of lavana juice or lavan water. Sorry, sugarcane juice or salt water. For Pittaja in Virechana, if it is Aragvad, or this has to be used as powders. Okay, Aragvad powder or Aragvad tablet or Draksha as actual resins, Amalaki, Churna form. So the quantity you have to decide based on the age of the patient, the avastha of the patient, the strength of the patient. So you have to start with minimum dose initially. You see, okay, how much purgation is happening, then additional medicine will have to be given in order to make sure that the purgation is happening. Because unless you know the koshtha of the patient, you cannot really decide how much quantity would be sufficient for that patient. Okay, so Aragvad, what we do is Aragvad, suppose, is given, say 2 grams. 2 grams of Aragvad powder is given with whatever suitable anupan. Hot water mostly we give. So if that is given, then 2 or 3 vega, or 2 or 3 times the purgation will happen. The patient will feel lighter and fresh. We see the nadi and realize that okay, the purgation or the dosha has uh, fallen completely. Now, draksha is something which can be given as a mild virechan for a few days also. Draksha. So, black raisins with seeds, you can ask them to soak it in I told you, I don't remember if I told you. Take half glass of water, room temperature water, put 20-25 pieces of the black raisins, let them soak overnight. Next day, ask them to chew it and drink that water, and mild purgation can happen. Okay, so along with it, any Aragvad or Amalaki, if required, if purgation does not happen, then Aragvad or Amalaki churna or tablet can be given, 1 or 2 tablets. So 250 grams or 250 milligram or 500 milligram of tablet or powder can be given in order to induce the purgation. Okay, clear?
Increase the heat, like the burning sensation that they already have as a beta.
Mm-hmm.
So is draksha?
Parinamashula.
So draksha will increase the burning sensation, isn't it?
Draksha?
Yeah.
No, it will subside. Draksha is Madhura Madhura Shita. Madhura Rasa, Madhura Vipaka, Shita Virya. So it will subside. It will help to subside the burning sensation.
Yeah,
We are also increasing the water content in it by soaking it overnight. So that will further alleviate pitta.
Yeah, I got confused with draksha shava, sorry.
With Draksha Sav.
Yeah, sorry.
No, Draksha Sav is different. Draksha is individual raisins. Draksha Sav is a preparation, a fermented preparation made out of Draksha as one of the ingredients. Those are different. Draksha Sav cannot be given for virechan.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Okay. So is the confusion clear now?
Thank you.
Okay, fair. So Langhana initially and then lighter meals, Laghu Ahar, easy to digest foods will help in Parinamashula. Bitter rasa dominant herbs for Pachana like Guduchi will be good in the Shamana Chikitsa. Grahi, Shankha, the Bhasma of conch shells. Praval Panchamrut, the coral Panchamrut. We have seen Praval Panchamrut. So as we learn the kalpas or these medicinal preparations in the next lectures, there will be more clarity. Okay. For now, just keep in mind Grahi, holding. Okay. So Grahi means to hold. So Grahi, it will hold the pitta dosha, which is aggravated by drava guna. Okay, so Shankha Bhasma, Praval Panchamrut, Shunthi, all these will help in absorbing the Dravaguna of Pitta and settle it down. Okay, so quantitatively, whatever Pitta has aggravated, it will settle it down. Okay, Panchamrut and Shunthi have the capacity to uh, digest the ama. Also, buttermilk is good in Parinamashula. Kamdudha is a preparation. Praval Bhasma is again a preparation. Shatavari Kalpa asparagus. So this is also made into a form of granules. All these are good. We have already studied that in Amla Pitta. Again, I am repeating it here. in Parinamashula. Sudhekhar Rasa. Sudhekhar Rasa works well in Samata. Okay, so it will work in Samapitta also. It will work in Samavata and Samakapha also. Okay, because it has that capacity to digest the Samata. Okay, the Amata, it will digest, so it will work well in digesting the Amata in all the three doshas. Okay, that is Shamana Chikitsa. Pathya Pathya in Parinamashula. Laghu Ahar, easy to digest food. Deepana, Pachana. So Deepana herbs, Pachana herbs, mixed spices mixed with food will help. Old rice is good. Honey, bottle gourd, fresh coconut, pomegranate, milk. So according to what dosha is dominant, you can define what kind of food item can be pathyakar and what will be apathyakar. Okay, so as we discussed in the last disease also, wherever you are present in any part of the world, you study the local food items which are available, identify their rasa, virya, vipak and effect on the body, and accordingly decide this will be good for vata, this will be good for pitta, this will be good for kapha. After seeing it once, you may not realize, but after using it on various patients or yourself, and then you can decide, okay, this is the action of this food on the body, this is the action of this food on this particular dosha. So accordingly you can define a list for yourself. Jagati evam anaushadham. Jagati evam anaushadham, what does that mean? There is no matter in the world which cannot be used as medicine. Charakacharya says, Jagati evam anaushadham. Everything in this world can be used as medicine. Okay, edible, anything, everything edible can be used as medicine. Okay, so this is what is a list which we see in the textbooks. It can be furthermore, it can be anything, say 10 more things out of your place where you stay. There may be 5 more things which somebody else would add. I am saying, okay, say what old rice is pathyakar. If you do not get old rice, somebody was asking me that day. If you do not get old rice, what else can be done? Identify things which you can use in your locality. So for that, study will be required, testing will be required, experimenting will be required. So efforts will be required. It will not happen overnight. So whatever is available with you now as literature, these notes will be literature for you. Based on that, you can start utilizing or using things, whatever is available, and to add on new things, study will have to be applied. Okay, that will be applied Ayurveda for you. Okay, apathya, sesame seeds, apathya, garlic, excess salt, amla katu rasa, guru ahar, heavy to digest food items will be apathya, new rice will be apathya, deep fried food, fermented food, daytime sleep, uh, holding of natural urges, so all this will be apatya for Parinama Shula. Okay, so with this we complete Parinama Shula. If anybody has any question, can ask now.
So as here Australia, we cannot do any direction and banana. And can we just do with apatia food and herb? Would it still be helping, or would it be not enough to do anything?
It will see. When we talk of chikitsa, of treatment of any particular disease, now I'm talking generic. That time you are given tools, shodhana, shamana, Okay, Shodhana is Panchakarma, Shamana is pacifying the doshas with medicine. Then you are given Pathya, diet. Okay, things which will help to alleviate the dosha. You are told lifestyles. Okay, lifestyles which can alleviate the dosha. You know what are the gunas of doshas, Prakriti, and accordingly, what will be good for that, for pacifying that particular dosha, you would know. Taking away the causative factors. Okay, cessation of the hetus, Nidan Parivarjan, is also one more tool. So, whatever is available, all these five may not be available every time. Whatever best is available, try to implement that. You see results, good. If you do not, try to add medicines, try to add new things with your study. In future lectures, we will also be seeing the medicines which can be used or which will be available there. So we will be studying specifically the medicine and its application. So medicine becomes actually a foremost tool for symptomatic relief or to alleviate doshas or to expel them out. Okay, but does that mean Nidan Parivarjan will not help, Pathya will not help, or lifestyle changes will not help? It will certainly help. It will certainly help. So till the time you have additional tools at your disposal, start utilizing what is available. So start utilizing Pathya, start utilizing behavior changes, start utilizing Nidan Parivarjan, cessation of Hetus, whatever kitchen herbs you have, you know what dosha has aggravated, what kitchen herbs can help in that. So accordingly, small things you can start using. And in the future lectures, we will also see what medicines can be used according to its availability there. Okay, so we'll be discussing specific medicines which will be used for whatever diseases we have learned so far or we'll be learning in the future lectures. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Fair.
Namaste.
Oh, okay. Fair. So thank you all for a patient listening, and I hope you keep studying the notes, listening to what has been discussed. Try to connect the dots. For that, doshas, dhatus, malas, their properties, their aggravation, their kshaya, what are the signs and symptoms, what is done for swastha vrutta, dinacharya, rutucharya. A study of that makes a firm base for you. That makes a firm base for you. And on that base, you start building the blocks of disease treatments. If this goes wrong, what is the corrective step? What this goes wrong, what is the corrective step? Diseases are nothing but disequilibrium. Dis is. So imbalance in the equilibrium of doshas, dhatus, malas is nothing but disease. So when you have to correct a particular disease, what are you actually working on? The imbalance, the disequilibrium. Finish. So simple. If you keep it simple, then it will be easier for you to connect the dots. If you complicate it, oh, Parinam Shu, oh, Amavata, my God, this is that, that is that. So it will further complicate your process of thinking. New words, when you learn, understand the meaning of it, understand what actually has happened, what disequilibrium has happened, and what has caused it. So correcting that particular disequilibrium imbalance will be the solution to it. Okay, so if you do that, then when you get additional tools of medicines, it will further give you strength as a clinician, further give you strength. Okay, when you have small weapons, of course, no weapon is small. A small weapon can create a big impact also. So Pathya, Nidan Parivarjan, and the lifestyle changes. These are very good weapons. Very good weapons. They will give symptomatic relief initially. It may not give the fullest, but at least they will know what is the best thing to do in this particular condition. And when you get medicines, it will further ease your treatment, it will ease your effort. Okay, but for that your base needs to be clear. Okay, fair. So I think I'm done, Hilary.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Swapnil. I just